If I were to throw this ball at you now, your natural reactions would just kick in. No one would tell you to try and catch the ball or indeed catch the ball. It just happens. It's a reaction. Now, we can all live in a way that is reactionary, but we need to learn to be intentional and to discern what balls we should catch that are coming our way. Reactionary living fills our hands with all kinds of curveballs that we would have been better allowing to drop to the ground. Reactionary living empowers circumstances to direct our choices. Now, clearly our current circumstances are in many ways directing some of our choices. However, even within our current circumstances, we still have choices as to how we are going to react. It's not always easy to take a step back when everything's shouting at us to step in. It's hard to hold your peace when everything's screaming, say your piece. It's a challenge to ignore wrong in order to do right. But whenever we put reactions in charge, we empower our circumstances that little bit more to choose what's wrong. Too many times we can empower reactions to be the first responder to our circumstances. The big problem is that often our reactions are controlled by our feelings, not by faith. We therefore allow our flesh to make serious spiritual choices. I've said this in a sermon before, but when something affects us and makes us immediately angry or immediately upset, try not to respond, if at all possible, for 2 sleeps. Now, clearly, if the issue's right in front of you, that's even harder. But if it's a phone call, an email, try not to react, because it will be responding according to our feelings. This is what Paul says in his first letter to the Corinthian church, chapter 10. I have the right to do anything, you say, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but not everything is constructive. Today, remember that you have a choice to not react, but to choose your response. You don't have to catch that ball, comment on that circumstance, attend that argument, visit the offence. We are living in challenging times with so many unknowns about the future. Let's try not to overreact. Let's stay close to Jesus, who leads us beside still waters. He's the one who restores our soul, and he's the one who directs our paths when we seek his counsel, his guidance. Don't react. Try to live by faith. Amen.